But one of the things that's really important, and I want everyone to know this, under Article, I think it's Article 1, Protocol 3, free and fair elections, Article 6.1, access to justice and especially civil rights, and Article 3 of the European Convention of Human Rights, they all overlay the English Bill of Rights and Article 8, freedom of election. But one of the things I do want people to understand here, Article 13 and Article 6.1 is really important about the access to justice, because what they've actually done is a 40-year professional King's Counsel in election petitions, a solicitor that's wrote a book on election petitions, which are the people that lost against me 3 times, right? Once unanimously in the appellate court. They are retained by the returning officer. In other words, even if you had 500 grand wrapped around you, you could not deploy that same team against a returning officer, because in effect, all returning officers retain that team. So they get, at public expense, to retain the best and most experienced group of people to do with election laws when a candidate, as they describe me, a lowly candidate, a normal member of public, an electorate, that puts you at a serious disadvantage, right? And that is not justice. So that said, we'll have to wait and see what they're coming up. If anyone wants to clip that part and understand that it's your council tax paying for that, it is the government in part paying for that. Whatever way you're looking at it, it's publicly funded, and the public, in an undoubted right of freedom of election, are at every disadvantage. So to go up against them is, some have said, brave. Richard Morey, King's Counsel QC, said in 2014, 2015, during another case in London, that anyone who picks up and runs with an election trial case or an election petition is courageous, right? I don't consider myself courageous. I just believe in the rule of law. And like I said, I don't know how these judges are going to take it. The only real way, bearing in mind they dispose of the evidence after a year, so all the ballots have gone after a year. If you was looking at a VAT fraud, to give you an example, anyone who puts in their VAT claims will know that they have to keep all their receipts and all of their claim for 6 years. And the reason why it's 6 years is because the statute of limitations for fraud is 6 years. Yet, a potential fraud for elections, they actually get rid of the evidence after 1 year. Think about that. So every way they have crafted a way of getting out of it, right? And all we've done is put it straight up there to the people.